left my room, the stream ended. I didn't end the stream. I never pressed the button to end it. All I did was mute my mic. And then it ended. That was really weird. Like someone like manually did it or some shit. Which is really, I don't know. I'm not sure why that happened, but we're here now, so hopefully it doesn't do that again. Like honestly, I'm very uncertain as to why that happened just now. I can't find the stream that I'm doing right now. How do we get back to where we were? There we go. How does that work? Why did it stop on its own? I don't get it. Attorneys and prosecutors have no business showing evidence outside court. It's taboo, especially when the interests of both parties are involved. She really means it. Lana? Aw, come on. She's not going to acknowledge it. Yeah, she's just not going to talk about it. Okay. Oh, we're back here again. Okay. Hey, pal! Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be at a meeting?
I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting so long?
Actually, from serving everyone coffee.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is still out of the loop.
Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth?
Edgeworth? No. Why? Yes.
He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court.
That sounds serious. It is because of what my sister said.
That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Yikes. Okay. Would be blamed. It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is guilty. The guilty party, isn't she? Here, isn't she?
Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, they've been a lot of rumors going around about Miles Edgeworth. His amazing talent as prosecutors kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now with this,
are there really so many people who hate him?
In our world, only those who talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know for making enemies.
Hey Nick, or hey Dick, keep up the good work.
Yes, sir. Let's go for lunch again sometime.
Or let's go for lunch again sometime. My treat.
Yes, sir.
You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Yes, sir.
It seems you don't have any problems with enemies.
Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Actually, I took a look at their file earlier, while the coffee was brewing.
He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find anything out?
The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack.
His final attack? You mean
when he killed Prosecutor Marshall. who was trying to protect some girl.
Neat. The season said the gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. That's when
he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what is that?
Oh, let's see. I think it has something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress me.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Show him this? All about this.
Hey, is that...
It has a tag on it with the label SO9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of.
What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, the knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edwards' car muffler.
That's it. Now I remember what the incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before we forget again. Here we go. This knife. It was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
That's right. We traced it back to the store. He bought it. Plus, it had his fingerprints on it too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well anyway. Take a guess where the broken tip of his knife was found. That's what did him in.
It was in freaking Neil Marshall's back, that's why. Or was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. It was found deep inside the stab wound.
That's the other piece. Ah. Okay. Did it match Dark's knife?
You bet. Down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive. Neil's autopsy report: stabbed in the back, died from punctured heart and lung. The knife tip was in the wound. The broken tip is found. The victim's body belonged to the murderer, Joe Dark. Okay. Nice.
Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
A businessman? What made him take a serial killing?
One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
With his car? So it was an accident?
An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal.
Animal?
He killed a man that witnessed the incident, then he killed a lady who saw the second crime. A kid walked by, then he killed him too.
Damn.
Then when Drug came up to the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in.
Seems he was a pretty careless animal.
Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence, so he turned himself in. Well, I'll guess. But in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim, Prosecutor Jake Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily, Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing the last witness wasn't killed.
The last witness, aka Emma. Well, there you have it in a nutshell.
Or in a nutshell, that's all I know.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant.
It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, Any detective ID cards will unlock the door.
What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with a breach of trust.
Breach of trust.
Simply put, I'd be canned.
Oh.
Sorry, pal. I don't plan to get fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It wasn't such a good offense.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Oh. So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. What could we show him? Care about this picture? Yeah, you care about that? About this?
I've been setting up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. To think people are accusing him of injustice, I for one ain't buying it, pal.
You're looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, it was a pretty big deal while it was going on, you know. After all, the serial killer was on the loose.
Well, it was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dark guilty.
About that drawer, I have seen it somewhere before.
Somewhere?
Or maybe it was one of those memories people have from previous lives.
This must be one of those uninformative detectives. The most uninformative detective I've ever met.
Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me.
Chief Gant?
Where could I have seen that before?
This right here? Bro, it's in the picture. Okay, whatever. No. Huh. What could we show him? Do we just not have it? Is that what it is? We don't have anything? I guess so. Will this work? Yeah. Okay. No. Oh, someone's in here. Okay, this might help us. Is Edgeworth in here now? February 24th, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet. There he is! It looks like he's writing something. What are you doing in here? He sure was quick to throw the paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. So what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. I want to know what this is. I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right here. Just distract him. I'll check it out. Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet. He didn't even look. What letter of... If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, Mr. Wright. I feel as if something inside of me has died. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think he's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. Instead of resignation, I wonder if I can use it for anything. I give it to freaking Mr. Gumshoe, of course. He's gone? Oh wait, no, I'm examining. Fuck it, let's talk to him while he's here. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I can do can erase the fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, the evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If the bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. The fact remains that the same, no matter what excuses I might have. Mr. Edgeworth, I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it come to this? Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, and now this one? It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial. Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would have come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence seems too short. More lists run twice as long. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. There we go. Try to get the live feed caught up on my screen so I can see what's going on. This was really the only thing on my mind at the time. Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture. Something seems strange about it. Let's see what he thinks about this. Oh, we can't. We gotta go here and do that. Yeah. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something the brothers that bothers me. Yes? The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. I remember now. Remember what? That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There was a story behind its design. A story. Something sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. Okay. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, the second means shield. Have you heard the story? Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though? For Emma's sake. Very well. Okay. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other. Very perceptive, but then again, you've heard the story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. He ain't do it. And thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born. Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize... Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. A shield that can't be broken and a sword that can't penetrate anything. And then they're both broken. That's pretty fucking funny. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today. I think that's actually a real story. That sounded like a real story. That's funny. It's... Oh, if that's so... Sorry, I got lost for a second. If that's so, then why were you given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gant. Okay, 2 years ago, the halberd was moved at Chief Gant's behest, giving it its current form. Why would he do that? Does he feel like guilty about what happened with Marshall, so he removed the pointy part so he didn't have to think about the broken knife? Huh. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. So yes. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Dead Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Because you were awarded this. Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office, yes. Just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back. Take something back? This. AI-16, what the fuck? Screwdriver? Is that from the case with the pink girl and Mr. Red White? I forget. Of Blue Court? I think that's right. Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Yes. It's a piece of evidence in the case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. So you had to come back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right. I think now we move. Oh shit, someone's gonna stop us already, bro. Let me get back to Gumshoe. I ain't got time for this. Excuse me. Oh, come on. I don't want anything you got. Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? Miss Starr. I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are a curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Still, I never thought you'd be digging up a case from 2 years ago. Everyone in the trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from the case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, the little scene I happened to witness? The instant Lana with a knife? No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. The star is hatred towards Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. Bro, I gotta talk to her too now, man. Go home. Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her, Lana Sky, my sister. The best of the best were put on the SO9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo, Lana and Chief Gant. Him again and Lana Sky. Oh. Gant led the investigation and Lana was second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Him against magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism, but by that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence. You mean, oh yes. There were rumors about him even back then. No one dared to confront him though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. But then everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes. Myself included. I was fooled, really. She hated everything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if he had lost, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from the shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. The star. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? The legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in the court was being manipulated. Items our team never found suddenly appeared, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have any proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof, though, of what happened. After the case, all of us, save Goodman, was relieved of our duties. Most without even as much of an explanation. Then Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used by Damon Gant, just like freaking Jake said earlier, remember? Seems to be forgetting stuff, I think. I don't know. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief? That's right. Having solved the SO9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then none of us could stand in his way. Prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But what? How could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since the case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star. Listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Okay. So she's kind of backing up everything that Jake said without even being there, which is very useful. I appreciate that. Alright, Gumshoe, you better still be right here in the Criminal Affairs Department.
Oh, you're back.
You're still here.
I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistence, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you into the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line.
The office is the last crime scene in the SO9 incident. I have to take a look in there. There's got to be something we can do to make the detective change his mind. Oh, we got something. Have you seen this?
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edward can't be serious!
Is he ever not serious?
I can't believe they pushed him this far.
Jether really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice too. But I know different now. I trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence, but we betrayed him.
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card.
we can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. I'm no secret. I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
So at least let me do this for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. All right, detective. Oh,
All right, detective. Thank you. A police department ID card allows access to areas of the PD open to detectives. Let's go. And we're right back in. Here goes Mr. Wright. And are we the only ones in here? It appears so. We're in. If anyone finds us out, Detective Gumshoes are gone.
if that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could stop a ghost.
Ah, Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too.
If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Demonstrate ID card crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Oh, damn.
Hey, don't do that to my card. I'll never get a chance to come in here, so I figured I might have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out.
I got a bad feeling about this. Alright. I want to go right over here to this desk. This is Lana's desk. It's sure tidy. Sure is tidy. Lana's always been so meticulous. A meticulous cleaner. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still cleaning it. So Lana ever come back in here? Back here?
No! She can but still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff of legends are made of.
Does he keep in memory of her or in memory of the crime? What was wrong with this picture again? This was taken on the day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma.
After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. I bet he never knew he'd be...
Wait a minute. Did you say it's him again? Okay, no. Same thing from earlier.
He'd be dead just a few hours later.
Y'all's comments pop up on my screen after a while, so it just throws me off when I see the same comment that already happened.
Gee, you think?
Oh, wrong name. I don't think I need to examine the organ. This is his desk. This is where we need to go. Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were in here earlier, Oh, it's you two. Chief Gant. He put the paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading.
This looks like a list of evidence.
List of evidence?
In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though.
Hey, look at the case name.
Huh? SO9 incident. I wonder what it's doing in here. Hold on.
Hold on, detective. What did you just say?
I said I wonder what...
No, about evidence list. Normally they're twice as long?
That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence.
A half-size list of evidence. List of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear so. List of evidence in the SO9 incident was ripped in half, so this part is all I've got. Well, let's read it. Bro, read it. I want to know what it says. Why is it blurry? Oh, shit. I wonder what this is. Looks like someone drew something behind the sketch here. Hold on, what the fuck? How could he draw what happened if Lana was the one who came in and saw Emma, who was passed out? She didn't draw this. Emma probably didn't draw this. So maybe it wasn't Lana that went into the room, it was Damon who went into the room. Maybe Damon was the one who killed... That would mean he was about to kill Lana. Maybe there never was a Joe Dark, and it was Damon Gant all along, which would be nuts. What is this? What is it? Did you find something? I can't make it out. I better keep quiet about it for now. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright? I better not forget about this picture. I probably will. Why can I not read what it says, though? Like, come on now, what are we doing? This is safe, isn't it?
Safe? The word is ripe for intrigue.
Okay, if you say so. Looks like a code needs to be entered in the panel to open it. Huh. A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is.
Do you know what it is?
I have a hunch.
Oh, I know. Do you want to try my birthday? It's...
Not using your birthday, bro. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Could it be 7? I'm thinking 7. I'm thinking 7. 7? 7. Probably another 7. I feel like that's not enough 7s. I'm thinking one more 7. What do you guys think? Oh! I got it! Wow! Bingo! What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal?
7777777. The final ID card number on that record. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day.
You mean 77?
That, I'm not reading his voice, but I can't do it. That ID number? I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? Hell yeah. What we got in here?
Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Look, it's a
shard from the broken cup.
somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's something else on there too.